The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, Cameron proves once again that he is the worst host by not beating the game we were supposed to beat for this week, but also having chose the topic mobile games as this week's episode.
Shall we play a game?
Player to another. Dark soul light. Turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the Nude Clan.
Welcome to a new episode of Nude Clan. Oh, right. Feels good to be back.
What's your name?
My name is Cameron. Of course they know who I am.
Still got to introduce yourself.
I am Caleb Schweitz.
I am Joseph Duolier.
And I'm Caleb Craig.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of have we had an issue this week, right, Cameron?
I guess so.
You want to talk about what issue we may have had?
Well, we were supposed to be reviewing Doom today.
What happened with that, Cameron?
Well, I have not yet quite beat it. Yep,
sucks.
haven't had the time to play really anything this week. So
What about this whole month?
I've gotten nearly the game beat. That's what was happening up until this week. But this week I haven't had a chance to pick it up. So
All right. We'll forgive it
because Joe, you were almost in the seat too. So
I was almost in the seat. You are correct, Cameron. But then I said, nope, it's my duty to beat this game before we have to review it. And I'm sorry to say, Cameron, you got the best of the game ahead of you. This game is fucking awesome.
Oh, I know.
And expect a very positive Doom review.
Yeah. When do you think we're going to do the review? Do we want to do it next week or do we want to wait?
Let's do it next week.
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. There is something I do want to talk about, but first.
What's everybody been playing? Craig?
I've been playing some I Am Setsuna. I streamed that for about...
Are you, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am.
All right.
I am Setsuna.
I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. How's that working out for you?
It's working out.
You have a Japanese name. You're the whitest man I know.
You know, it's also the name of
You
the
could not
chick
look
in
more
the game.
more like
I
a
was gonna
fat
say, I was gonna ask
Scotsman
him.
than you do right now.
Yeah.
So, unless he had red hair.
He has
like
the
myself.
fucking kilt and everything. No
my
underwear.
beard is
Stank
somewhat
going on.
reddish in the sun.
Oh, in
Your
the sun.
beard?
Isn't
Yeah.
everybody's hair reddish in the sun, though?
Probably.
Find me a person whose hair doesn't get reddish in the sun.
Yeah, mine definitely does too. Mostly my chops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my hair stays kind of brown, but my beard does not.
You got
Yeah.
a red beard.
Oh, yeah, your beard's red as fuck. The only person I know that has more of a red beard clashes is dude Greg at work. It's like he's got super dark brown hair like Caleb's or darker, and then like just fucking red. It's freakish. It's insane.
A nice
but
red brown.
it
So
happens.
when are you gonna beat I Am Setsuna, or what's up? What's up with that?
I just barely started it. I streamed it for like an hour and a half the other day.
What kind of game is it?
It's an RPG. It's supposed to be a lot like Chrono Trigger. I can kind of see that in its gameplay.
Don't ever ask.
It's supposed to... That's a UFF thing. They can ask all they want on Nude Clans.
No, they can't.
They're not allowed.
And anyway, it's supposed to... I've heard that the total time to beat it is around like 20 hours, which is relatively short for an RPG like that. So...
All right.
Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, too much longer. I've been playing some of the old Doom. I found a very, very horrible
Haagen-Dazs.
Doom mod called H-Doom, where all the demons are demon chicks, and you shoot them with like some kind of love ray until they like want you, and then you like pork them, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh
pretty.
my god.
I find it hilarious.
What is this called?
It's called H Doom.
Just H Doom.
Yeah, he's got
Just
it on his
H-Doom.
laptop. You were showing it to me earlier when you were mixing.
Yeah.
I found the mod
Notice
for it.
a nice white film on the
Just like covering
Oh, yeah.
the screen.
Yeah, just eating through it.
It's pretty hilarious. I showed Caleb. There's like a bunch of different positions you can do with some of them, but it's like the fucking cacodemon. You're just like riding it from behind.
Yeah,
it's really
it's got
funny.
like tits that are just bouncing.
Oh my god.
Is it still a floating ball?
Yeah, it is. It's the same red floating ball. It's just
Yeah,
got
it's
tits
got
and
like
stuff.
one eye, hair and tits. It's like really funny. And then like the Doom guy's cock is like fucking massive.
Yeah, it's like his
big,
leg.
Yeah, it's like as big as his leg. It's
And
really
what about like the imps and like the
interesting.
Baron of Hell and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
they're chicks too.
Yeah,
But do
they're-
they still look like demons?
Kinda, yeah. They just have
Yeah, they do.
womanly features.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you've been playing this week?
No, that's pretty much it.
That's it. Cameron, besides Doom, anything?
Nope, haven't played anything besides Doom.
Nope.
And I'll-
Only Doom, and
and
even
I'll
then.
probably beat it tonight. Well, let's see. The only time I played it this whole week was yesterday.
Yeah.
That's the time. And this
It's
morning.
fine. It's fine. It's annoying because I beat it like 3 weeks ago, but it's better for us in the long run because of what we're going to talk about in a little bit, probably. But for me, I've been playing a ton of Final Fantasy 11. Just beat one of the expansions. Working on another one halfway through. I've been playing just a little bit of Pokemon Go. It's not captivating me the way it used to. They've apparently they call it a glitch. They're like, oh, there's a glitch where things run away and it's harder to catch stuff. But I think they did that intentionally. And now that everybody fucking hates it, they're like, oh, yeah, we'll fix that problem.
Did you see the glitch that makes it so that certain Pokemon, when you catch them, turn into different Pokemon?
I have not seen that one yet. That's madness.
Yeah.
Wait, can
like-
you control this glitch?
No.
Oh.
It just happens
It's a
when
bad
you-
glitch.
Yeah.
When, like right after you catch a Pokemon, when it shows you which Pokemon you caught and you like go onto the next
Maybe.
screen, that's when it switches to something else.
That
I
sounds
watched a
like-
video of somebody catching a Poliwag and then like it showed up as a Rattata.
That's
And apparently some people have gotten really rare Pokemon out of it.
Yeah.
It works both ways.
Articuno.
Somebody did get an Articuno.
Yeah.
They took it away from him, though,
Yeah.
Oh.
because it wasn't supposed to be. It was like a glitch that it got out.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like to me they're trying to add something in the code to allow Ditto to appear. Because you're sitting there, no, it's a fucking Rattata. Then you go to catch it. Oh, wait, it's actually a Ditto.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
That would
was
be
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
But so it sounds like something like that's trying to go down.
We
I
need
think-
a new system with Pokemon Go. We need a ranking system. We need to be able to go online and see who has the most Pokemon, who's done like the most shit in the game, and who has the rare Pokemon.
I think a Nero I saw from Limit Break Radio had like 136 or something like that.
There is this one guy, I don't remember his name. I don't
Did he
know.
like drop 100 pounds?
I don't know.
I don't
He's
remember
flesh
this,
and bone
this guy's
now.
name, but apparently he's caught all the Pokemon you can catch here in the United States, and so the Marriott hotel's paying for him to fly around the world to catch the other Pokemon.
I heard that
the
too.
He has a
The
day. He has a day
specific ones?
in each region to try to catch that Pokemon there.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think we have some stuff unique to us over here, so it's like
Yeah, it's
It's
the
just,
Buffalo one.
yeah,
Just
it's
a Buffalo?
Taros, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the UK has Mr. Mime.
Uh-huh.
Japan has Farfetch'd, and I can't remember the other one.
Australia.
has
Oh, it's
the-
Kangaskhan for
yeah,
Australia.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome.
that would be infuriating if you got
it's-
all but those like 3 other Pokemon.
Yeah,
well,
Like,
you can hatch it out of an egg.
Yeah,
There's still a chance to
you're
hatch them out of
supposed
the
to
egg.
be able
okay.
to have a small chance. To hatch
Dude,
them eggs.
I hatched a Magikarp.
So
finally.
someone illegally
Got it.
brought it over and put it in a Pokestop and just like this mysterious egg.
yeah.
So I finally
Smuggle
hatched
them
one of
in.
my 5K eggs. I'm like, okay, it's time. And it's just a freaking Econs. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Ekans snake.
Yeah, I think I've gotten a couple really good ones out of there.
Out of eggs.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name is, but
I
it's
got
like
a Porygon.
it's a serpent.
Porkgon.
A serpent?
Yeah, like a blue.
Have you guys
water
caught
serpent.
a Ninetales
Like
yet?
Satan. Like Satan.
Yeah. I haven't got a
those?
Ninetales. I got a
'Cause
Vulpix.
When I was over at the reception area for my brother's wedding, there was a Ninetales there, but I couldn't find it. I just knew it was nearby.
There was a fucking Ninetales that popped up next to my house, but ever since they got rid of the tracking thing, I can't tell where the fuck
it doesn't
is.
even. It doesn't even show you which one's closest.
Are they going to
anymore.
bring back the tracking thing?
That-
or is it
yeah,
just-
that is a plan for
Well,
right
there
now.
used to be
I
websites.
doubt it, dude. They keep
No,
downing
they
it.
said that they're going to do that.
There used to be
bring it
websites
back, 'cause
online
that
called
is the
Pokevision and
Go
stuff like
part
that,
of Pokemon
which
Go.
would basically help you find out where the Pokemon were.
Yeah.
But then they took it down.
Yeah, they took
They,
those
they
down.
shut it down
Niantic
because
shut it down.
yeah, they shut it down for a good reason. Apparently, all of those things that were letting you see where the Pokemon were really destroying their servers. So like people couldn't log in because it was taking up a lot of space on there, and so they
What, these people think that only like 5 people would download this fucking game?
Well, no, like these things were putting a lot of strain on their servers, and so they had to shut them all down so they could actually open it up to like South America and stuff.
Yeah, well,
It was cutting them off from an entire fucking country because of the strain that they were putting on
You
it.
mean Continent?
Buy more servers.
Well, yeah,
Buy
Continent.
more servers.
But yes, they should have like.
it was a
servers.
Dratini. That's what I hatched.
Oh, Dratini, nice.
Yeah, it was a
That's a
10K.
good
Did
one.
you evolve that into Dragonite?
Yes.
No, I can't yet.
Well, you'd have to have a
catch
shitload
ton
of
them.
candies, but yeah.
Yeah, so that one's kind of fallen down. There's some problems with it. I'm going to do another blog post on like second thoughts and tell them how they ruined the game. Kind of. There's some issues where like we got these low level, low CP Pokemon and they're breaking out of Great Balls after I give them raspberries, and that's just stupid. Like it's not even fun. Like I can understand if they were actually more powerful and they were breaking out, but they're not. It's just because I'm a higher level.
Yeah.
And CP Rattata.
Yeah, it's
It's because you are higher level. Then
It's
you
fucking
can't catch 'em.
dumb.
It's the more skilled I become, the less skilled I am.
Yeah, it's like I throw it just like I did before, but it's just I don't know. I got tired of it, so I just hit it every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm still only level 9.
I've been doing some Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It's another mobile game. I've been doing the dailies in that, getting my rewards, upgrading some people. I got I've got a bunch of characters from the old Final Fantasy games. I got Kane yesterday. So I got him, and I'm upgrading him right now. And X-Death I'm using. Shantoto, got a couple of greats. What else have I played? I don't think I've played anything else. I think that's about it.
Yeah, we're gonna start something with Final Fantasy XI, which is of course the sole game that I've been playing this week, except for I beat Doom yesterday. So I was almost in Cameron's
Such an
camp.
awesome game.
Yeah.
On
Every time I pick
11
it
or
up.
Doom?
Doom. I haven't played Final Fantasy at all.
Well, yeah. So FF11, it's this MMO Final Fantasy game that we're trying to beat all the expansions for.
Yeah.
Which is a serious task before FF15 comes out, and hopefully a month before that.
Right.
The amount of missions we have to do in order to beat it before September 2nd is fucking sick. If we're playing the game 5 days a week, we have to do 14 missions a day. And I would like to add 14 missions a day is about, if the missions go at the same rate as they're going now, which we don't know if
Yeah,
that
we're
will be
not
the
sure.
case, that is 5 hours of gameplay estimated a day for those 5 days a week.
Woo!
So now we are hell bent on getting 11 done before school starts. One of the people playing with us is a
20
teacher.
seconds.
So when the school starts, their time's going to be out. Our school starts on the 22nd, although the first 2 weeks are usually fucking nothing anyway. So
Yeah.
you can probably still keep up on the 5 hours a day.
Well, for night classes, it's not. Where the adults go to school, there's stuff day one most of the time. But it's still not like full intensity, I wouldn't say.
I'd agree with you. Night classes generally do kind of hit the ground running because I don't know if they feel like they have less time. But one class, though, the online classes I do, they generally are just like, okay, guys, go to the forums, introduce yourselves, and for the first
Yeah,
couple
that's
weeks.
how it is for a lot of the morning classes. I
Yeah.
used to
Or
take.
like they're waiting the 2 weeks before you get your book or whatever it is for.
I always thought you had to
non-film
have
classes.
before. I thought you had to have your material before.
No, fuck
no
that
way.
shit.
Sometimes they don't require it. I'm not buying a book till I go in there.
Yeah, I don't buy it until.
That's why I freaking
Professor Ted
love
says.
Amazon Prime, because I can just rent textbooks on my
Yeah,
Kindle, and it's just awesome. I can just take one little Kindle, and then I can do other cool stuff with it. Like, oh, he's talking about this subject. I can highlight
You
it,
can watch porn.
do internet search,
Yeah, porn.
and Joe can squeeze one off real fast in the back.
So yeah, we're trying to plow through this game, and because of that, we're probably gonna have to move a few things around. I mean, Doom is delayed this week. We'll do it next week. Do you guys think you can still do Symphony of the Night the week after? Because that's what
2 weeks from
the
today?
schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I was gonna grab his PSP and then do it on
Easily. How long is that game?
It's like, I think the last time that I beat it was like 15 hours.
Cameron, you're going to be able to do that in a week.
Yes, because like I said, I'm going to be taking the train to and from work, so I can play it an hour there just because of the train ride, and then when I go home, I'll play it too. So that gives me more time to actually play it.
All right.
All right. Well, that's fair. If you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that Doom next week, Symphony of the Night the week after, and then we'll do a regular episode, and then the week after that we will do our Rocksmith review. I think instead of Joe and I taking on Diablo 3, because we're going to be so hell-bent on finishing 11, there's not going to be any time.
I'm going to ask for an extra 2 weeks, actually.
And then we could do a movie review.
Let's, I'm sorry about this for listeners. We're going to have school soon, and we just have to beat this 11.
Yeah. That's,
And delaying Doom, so we'll delay Doom till next week. I think we should just have a regular episode after Doom. And then do
Symphony.
I think 15-hour game is a bit much in 1 week anyway.
All right, that's
so
fair.
I think we're risking that
it's 2
regardless.
weeks if we start today playing.
If you start today, but you got to beat Doom.
Well, I'm going to beat Doom today.
Yeah.
That's seriously, I'm going to beat it today.
It's all right. We can push it back.
Okay.
I think we should have the
Let's
separation.
push it 2 weeks, because that way that gives us more time for playing Diablo 3 without wanting to kill ourselves.
Yeah,
about that?
and we are going to be opening that up to at least one listener. I don't think you're going to play, Cameron, are you?
Diablo 3?
Yeah.
I don't own it, so
It's like $45 too, so I don't think you probably don't have the money.
I don't have the
you can
money
get it
this
for like
paycheck.
40
Maybe next
GameStop.
paycheck, but this paycheck, I really am. I'm gonna have to buy the pass. I'm gonna. Hopefully your bike works out for me, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, all right, so there's going to be at least me, Joe, and Caleb with that. We can fit one more listener in. I know Benjamin said he was interested in playing because he loves the game, but if anybody else is, feel free. We're not going to, don't bring on your bullshit characters. We're going to try to play the game normally.
They don't want a power level.
No, we don't. We want to play the game as a Diablo. And if that's what we end up doing, then I'm just going to play without him. So I'll play by myself if I have to. I won't do that shit. Destiny was a fucking joke, and I'm not going to do that again.
All right.
Got that high level guy. So yeah, a few things are going to be pushed back, but it'll all be worth it in the end. It'll just be more games, I guess, and we won't want to commit suicide. So there's that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good stuff. All right. So, has anybody beaten a game this week? Hog status, ladies and gentlemen. The month of July has passed. Actually, you know what? Let's add some. The month of July has passed, and you guys, 2 of you at least, have sent in your hog points.
Did anybody send you on Twitter?
Yeah. But it was like the same people. So
Okay, well, then it didn't matter.
And I do have some information regarding hog points in a second. But here are the rankings. Now, we have 2 hog lists here. We have the regular nude clan hog, which is how many games you've beaten this year.
Right.
And then we have the super hog, which you have to fill out a thing for, and I'll get to it in a second. Nude clan hog, ladies and gentlemen, in last place. 7th place.
Ooh.
Matunica. With
dude.
3 nude clan hog points. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've played some years. I haven't beaten a game. In 6th place, Danny 83222 with 4 nude clan hog points. In 5th place, Disa Auckland. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not going to try to say that right ever again.
Yeah.
With 6 points. In 4th place,
Our very own.
our very own Cameron Wilson,
Nice.
who would have had 8 points had he beaten Doom, but instead he has 7.
It wouldn't have mattered though. The gap is
In 3rd place,
Grand.
myself with 12 points. which I haven't beaten a game this week, and I don't think anybody has.
Nope.
Well, I beat Doom this week, so that's a
well, you beat Doom.
But I already put that down. In second place, Caleb Schweiss with 18 points. Yeah.
That's right.
Now, first place is this is something. We have a tie for first place, ladies and
No, we
gentlemen. We have a tie between our very own Caleb Craig and Jacob Wright, the co-host of Super Sexy Sweet Fan Fiction.
It's okay. Jake knows that his points don't count.
Everybody's points counts.
No,
It's nice to keep the top tier spots though within the network. That's nice way to represent.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I mean, that we don't have a lot of people reporting on it, but the network does own the hog.
All right, now Super Hog points. I gotta say something. We talked about it last week a little bit, but I'm gonna bring this back to you guys. Listen, the Super Hog status points are really easy to count now. All you have to do is go to nudeclan.net. There is a little
Tab?
there's a tab at the top that says hog status.
Yeah.
Click on that and fill it out, and it's really easy.
Right.
It calculates the hog points for you, and then we'll forward all the information you gave us for your records.
Right. Try to do these last day of the month, first day of the next month, because we want to have a...
Yeah, you want it before the Saturday, before the first Saturday of every month.
Yes, we want to have the top hog for the month. So, I mean, what I would recommend doing is just have like a little Word document or Excel file with all your points, and if you get something new, just remember to tack it on and then calculate everything, throw it in last day of the month.
And you can either submit that through that page, which is the easiest way to do that.
It's
once
fucking
a month.
awesome.
So
do it.
Go through the page. We fucking paid for a calculator to do this, motherfucker. So please, God, go through that page, fill out your hog points that way. All the adjusted points are there as
How
well.
much is that calculator?
It's like $20.
It's like 20 something bucks.
One time though.
Yeah, it was like
I was like, is this monthly? Because fuck that.
Anyway.
But it's not, so use it.
It's so fucking easy. It's way easier than any Excel sheet I've ever put up, or it's easier than manually calculating it.
Yeah.
Just go in there, fill them in, and I'll forward it to you. Super Hog.
I guess I'll actually have to do it this time.
Super.
then.
Yeah, why the fuck haven't you done it, Cameron? Super Hog this month in last place once again.
Oh wow, bringing up the rear, the caboose here.
Matunica with 516 points.
Shouldn't it be Cam with 0?
I'm not
No,
even
there's
on
a
the
few
board.
other
That's
people.
NA.
That's
That's
in
NA.
and not even on the board.
Yeah, he escapes it with
Basically 0.
In
the
fifth
technical.
in fourth place. And this is a score from last month, so it doesn't actually count, but we're going to keep it over. Danny 83222 did not update his hog status points, but from last month had 720 points.
not bad.
In third place, a respectable 760 points from Caleb Schweiss.
Yeah, I got some games I got to add still, and some movies I've beaten or watched. I've beaten.
Movies you're beating, huh?
Yeah, probably like 4 movies
Beaten
actually.
off.
But
movies
PlayStation
beating
Plus games do
during-
count, guys. So make sure to throw those on.
Yes. In second place, going into the next digit, 1,026 points. Joseph DeGollier. Thank you. You can all clap later, I guess,
Yeah.
if you want.
Nah.
And then in first place, our King Hog for this week.
Supreme.
Our Hog Supreme for the month is, I think I spelled Supreme wrong like a fucking dumbass, is Caleb fucking Craig with 1,100, almost 1,200 points, 1,197 points.
Damn.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Way to go. That's a lot of sitting on your ass time.
it is.
Yeah.
You've accomplished nothing.
I've accomplished everything.
So after you've consumed all this media, Caleb, what are you going to do with that knowledge you've gained?
Consume more media.
All right.
Use
So-
it to write
It's one of the
ranting reviews on crappy
Yeah.
superhero movies.
Yeah.
So next month I'm
exactly
going to
what I'm
start
gonna
doing
do.
something. Next month I'm going to start averaging the Nude Clan points and the Super Hog points in order to get Hog Supreme, which he would have beat anyway since it's at the top of both lists. The person who gets Hog Supreme at the end of the year, who isn't a host, will get a prize. So please submit your Hog points every month, and we'll keep track of the rankings for you.
Yeah, no lying either. We'll know if you do.
All right. So, real quick before we get into our discussion, you can go to nudeclan.net where you can find everything there, including where to fill in your Hog status points. You can go to facebook.com/nudeclan podcast, nude spelled NEWD. You can go to twitch.tv/Nude Clan Gaming, and you can see us play the games live. And you can find me at Joseph DeGaulier.
Me at Obsidian Bar.
Me at Nude Clan Cam.
Me at UFF Podcast.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
All right, people. Sorry to tell you guys this, but today we're going to talk about mobile gaming.
Not for long.
Oh, God.
It's a subject that needs to be talked about at least a little bit.
Does it really?
Yeah, because what is one of the most popular games right now?
No
World
Man's
of
Sky.
Warcraft.
That more people have right now than almost any other game. Collectively.
Overwatch.
No. Fuckface. It's Pokemon Go.
Diablo 2. Pokemon Go. That was my
All right,
next
so
guess.
I am...
We haven't talked about Pokemon Go enough on this podcast.
No. We're not.
Only,
This
like,
is not
pretty
going to be
much
another
every week
Pokemon
since it
Go
came out.
episode. This is not going to be another Pokemon Go episode. This is going to be just kind of a brief discussion about mobile games.
Okay.
And because of how popular Pokemon Go is, I mean, just for a little bit until, users drop off because they're doing some whacked up shit with it.
Man, they're doing some fucked up shit.
Just mobile gaming in general. So
Told y'all that crack was some bad shit.
where do you guys see it going in the future, and why does it annoy the shit out of us right now, and what was our first experience with mobile gaming?
I think the annoy the shit out of it right now, I think is a very good one to jump into, because I think for some people mobile games don't fucking matter. Mobile games are just a fun little excuse thing. And I think all of us have installed a mobile game at one point just to pass the time away in between.
I'll admit I have
classes or something like that.
three mobile games on my phone right now.
Right. There's some types of mobile games that are extremely useful. There's language learning mobile games that I'm using.
Well, those you could have a whole different kind of category.
Yeah,
those
I don't
are like
count
those
that
are
as a
education.
There's fun little things where you do
let's
quizzes
just think
and shit
of
like
like
that.
straight up.
But you're talking about straight up games.
Yeah, because phones
So like
nowadays,
Temple
like Temple Run, exactly. But phones nowadays, with how powerful they're going, like dual core processors, and then mine has like 8 gigabytes of RAM in it. These phones can handle I can download an emulator for PSP games, and I can play PSP games on my phone. So phones have the power to play these larger games, but you don't see any studio really investing time into it. Let's say I do know there was this one phone a little bit ago that was supposed to be a portable hand playing game and a phone at the same time.
A little bit ago, that was like 12 years ago.
And it tanked horribly.
I remember it. I remember all the advertisements for it.
Yeah, I remember
I was
that
like,
thing
what
too.
the fuck is that thing? It's not quite a PSP. It's not.
Yeah. It was like a game something. I can't remember. what
And
the
then you
game
had to
was.
take out the battery even to switch the game you're playing. So
Jesus.
yeah,
What?
the slot for the game was behind the battery.
Wow, that's a great design idea.
So I am annoyed by mobile games, even by Pokemon Go. I'm annoyed. And for me, what gets me the most are microtransactions.
Okay.
Here's a game. It's free. Download this game. You can just
Freemium.
You can grind
There's a
all you
South Park
want on
episode
this
about
fucking game. You can grind as hard as you want. But in order to see real advancement within time before you're bored of it, you have to pay money.
Right.
And that's what really gets me. I hate that.
That's what
Okay,
grinds your gears.
what gets you about that though? You want someone to just put out a mobile game and not expect any sort of money back for it?
See, that's the thing. I was going to say you can pay, let's say you want to pay for a mobile game. No one wants to pay for a freaking mobile game because you're going to pay for a game on
To
a
use
system.
free mobile games.
Right. So they do it for free and then you can pay if you want.
But then they make it so you really can't get full enjoyment out of the game unless you start paying for it. So what's the point there?
Well, Cam, let's
To
be
make
honest
money.
here. The only time that people really play mobile games are between classes or when they're taking a shit.
Right.
Mobile
Or
games have no purpose other than that.
no. So what's the purpose of a PSP then? What's the purpose
That's
of
a
a Game
handheld.
Boy?
That's
right. That's a handheld system, and phones nowadays have the power to be handheld systems.
Well, right, but they whether or not they can play Pokemon Red and Blue is irrelevant. It doesn't mean that game is for the phone. That
No,
game
it's
is just
not.
ported
So I'm
to that.
wondering, I know, so you can emulate it, but I'm wondering, would there be a market for a gaming studio to actually go out and design a real game for a mobile phone that you pay, let's say, $20 for, and it's got reviews, it's got tons of cool stuff on it. The only issue I see with that is battery life on your phone to play it.
And it being as well respected as a video game that
As well
comes
as
out on a
respected.
console.
Because it's so even handheld games aren't as well as respected as console games.
Right, they're
so
not.
it's competing against
Handheld market.
handheld market, because the handheld market is tanking too. It's kind of going down. And could the mobile phone be a cause of that, or could it be something to kind of rejuvenate that type of handheld feeling?
Well, Craig, you're the one who plays all the handheld games. What do you think the cause of the decline in handheld gaming is?
It probably has something to do with the games being available on phones. It's not as many
Or a
people.
little bit of competition from mobile platforms.
It's because not as many people want to invest in a whole system for when they're just doing whatever. Because not many. It's really popular in places like Japan where you have to travel by train to get between like cities because
Right.
they are high condensed
So
areas.
there's
or
areas
riding on
that
buses.
have a higher
but
rate of handheld gaming.
That's not available everywhere, and so people
Maybe-
get and people like me, I fucking only get the handhelds for certain games like fucking Pokemon. Otherwise, I wouldn't have probably a 3DS.
So
or
if
whatever.
Nintendo said,
Hunters.
"Fuck the DS," we're still
You don't
doing
have to say fuck
Pokemon
the
games,
DS.
but we're just doing it on the phone.
They
Would you
have
not?
Nintendo has been talking about moving to mobile stuff,
Okay.
so maybe that would
I mean,
happen
they wouldn't have to
eventually.
manufacture DSs anymore,
It's
right?
true, but I honestly want Pokemon on consoles anyway, so I'd rather just have
You
it on
want the
there.
upgrade Pokemon?
Yeah, I want fucking Pokemon to be on consoles instead of on
Yeah.
some kind of mobile platform.
Everyone has basically these computers that carry around in their pocket. The only issue I see with actually investing money into games to be played on them is just battery life. I mean, people don't want to keep buying
Yeah.
external battery packs to keep their phone going.
Well, I don't know. Some games aren't really that hard on it. The reason why Pokemon Go is so bad on batteries because it's basically loading Google Maps and then Pokemon Go.
yeah, but then if they have to have the graphics being driven and just the actual processor being used to actually, this real game, I think emulators are kind of an issue too, because there needs to be the power to process the emulator, and then the emulator needs to process the program for the game. And so that could be an extra drain on the phone battery, but that's the only big issue. I mean, the phones are powerful enough.
Other
It's
than
just
the piracy of emulation.
no. If they're actually going to market to phones and actually be part of the iStore, be part of the Google Play Store.
So what is it going to take for it to do that? I don't know. I think honestly, I would almost treat mobile games the same way I treat Steam. When it comes to Steam, I buy stuff that's old. I buy stuff that's cheap. I don't like buying new games on Steam unless I'm going to get a better deal.
Right.
I'm not going to buy a fucking phone game that's brand new. That's just something I'm
I've
not interested in.
I've always hated buying a game on a phone that's going to be like worth 5 minutes of my time when I can just go play an actual $60
Right.
game on my console and get so much more enjoyment out of it.
Right, but if I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I can play it on a phone now. And I think I might. I don't know. If I'm sitting at work, I kind of want to go pick up some hookers and
Well, you could,
Have
but
my way with
the
them.
one thing that I really hate about mobile gaming, I've downloaded a few of the little RPGs that they got on there for kind of a time waster type thing, but they have really shitty controls and they don't respond well.
Especially the ports are pretty
and
bad.
that's one of the other reasons that I don't think that mobile gaming is gonna do anything unless they fucking basically add a device that gives you like a D-pad or something.
They do have devices like that, Caleb.
But that's
They already
ridiculous.
that's in existence.
Let's spend $5 on a game and then spend like $30 on an accessory for that game.
I can find you that accessory.
Like,
it clips onto your phone and it uses your phone's micro USB or Lightning port.
Yeah,
or
but that's
USB.
only going to drain more battery.
That is true, but hey, your request is already realized, so I'm just letting you know.
Still, it's ridiculous to have to get that in order to play
It's
a game.
a mobile platform.
And not all of those games are going to be compatible with that thing. So that's another thing. Like, it's terrible.
Well, there's accessories for consoles.
Well, there's
already.
accessories for consoles, but like in order to play those games, like I mean,
There's some games that you have to have the move for.
I don't know. What I think What I
That's true.
think will be a huge help in making developers want to invest any money in it is as soon as phone batteries can last longer. I mean, they already have designs for batteries that last thousands of times longer than our current ones. They have a longer charge and they have more charge cycles.
Yeah,
to
how
them.
much do they cost?
Cheap. They just have to get it to where they want to put it into a phone. Just go look it up online. There's students at Stanford, I think, and they've developed batteries already that can last longer, and they don't have any degradation
crazy.
between charge cycles.
You know, this reminds me of something. I know this is a little slightly off topic, but this there's a novel called Disclosure by Michael Crichton. It's like an early '90s. It was written in the early '90s, and I remember one line in there that I thought was kind of funny, where it talked about like because the guy in the book works for a technology company, and there was a conversation in the book where they're like, we have the technology to make a phone that fits in your pocket, but they're too heavy for the consumer, and the consumer won't like this little device that's too heavy. And what's funny is all of our phones from like the 80s to the 90s to like 2007, they all got smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that flip phone was finally realized. What they were talking about in Disclosure was finally realized. Like your battery might be realized in a few years.
Right.
What's funny to me is that what was wrong about that was that they cared about how heavy it was, and nobody gives a fuck how heavy or bulky their fucking phone is when it's, you know, it has the ability to play games and you can talk to people on Facebook.
The desire shifted once we had the ability to start projecting awesome graphics to a screen. You wanted to be a bit bigger screen now.
Oh yeah, the phones are like going backwards.
They're not going backwards. The technology's going up.
Well, I know the technology is. The screens, the sizes are getting way more.
Oh yeah, the screens are getting bigger because people want to be able their phone to do more.
Like some people's
which is actually a good argument towards mobile gaming.
No, I know, I agree.
Because you want your phone to be able to do more, and you need more screen space.
Your phone, frankly, has more screen. Most likely, if it has more screenplay
space.
Fucking screenplay. What? Screen space than let's say the DS or anything like that.
The only issue with that is the bigger the screen, the faster the battery is drawn on. And with bigger phones like this one, the Nexus has a nice big old battery that lasts me all day when I use it. Whereas, the new iPhone 7 Plus that's coming out, they're making it small as they can get it. They want it to be as thin as possible, and all they're doing is cutting out battery space.
Oh, man.
So could there be a market for mobile gaming replacing handheld? I think yes, but I think things have to change before that can happen.
I think a console would have to, like a handheld console would have to die.
Just like you're talking about, consoles are going to be replaced by these TV boxes to play console games. I think the same thing can kind of happen with handheld games and mobile gaming.
Nintendo has such a firm grasp on the handheld gaming right now, though. I don't know. It would have to be something.
Well, because everyone else is kind of dropping out.
Well, everyone else can't do it.
Sony has done it, but then they're with the Vita. They were like, we give up.
Yeah, the Vita
because they started working on the PS4 and they're like,
the PSP failed once the people started cracking it.
Yeah,
no one bought games anymore. They just stole everything.
Yeah, they weren't making good enough games to compete with Nintendo's
Monster Hunters, man,
like fucking Pokemon.
Yeah,
Monster Hunters now are going over to Nintendo because
they were on Nintendo. Before,
but I freaking love that game. That was a
Monster
fun
Hunters was fun.
Even if it was glitched as fuck, but it was still fun.
All right, so what are some of your favorite mobile games that you've ever played? Just to pass the time. I know none of us take mobile games
Monster
seriously
Hunters.
as of yet.
I always enjoy Robot Unicorn Attack.
What the fuck is that?
It's like an Adult Swim game where like you play as a robot unicorn, and you like jump and like rainbows come out from the jump, and it's got like a
I've
rainbow
seen that
mane.
game.
And it's got like this
That's a
really
fucking
gay
Flash
background music, and you just like try to get as
It has
far as you
Depeche
can.
Mode as their background music.
I don't think it is, but yeah. It's pretty. I enjoy it. And then the other one would probably be like the Fallout Shelter.
That little thing they released.
Yeah,
with
so I was gonna talk about that as an example of mobile games becoming cool, because to promote and to help hype up the excitement of release of Fallout 4, they released a mobile game called Fallout Shelter, where you basically are in control of a vault and you can build it, send out people to do quests and stuff. But they've also ported this mobile game to the computer, so you can actually play it on the computer.
It's like a strategy game.
Yeah, it's like a strategy game of you're building up your place. You can spend money on it, but it's not like the main thing. They're not in your face about it. You can, tell people to do stuff. You just have to it's basically like SimCity Vault style is kind of what it is, but from the side.
What are some of yours?
I don't know. I wouldn't count something like that. And the only reason why I wouldn't is because that's just a partner game. It's not its own standalone thing.
It is its own standalone thing.
The Vault thing?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, but
it
it
doesn't connect with Fallout 4 in any way.
It's
The
its
only
own-
relation is that it is in the same universe.
Right, but it only exists to promote 4.
No,
That's why
they did it
really.
to kind of up the hype for 4, but it is its own thing. They had developers separately on that, and they're still developing that by itself. It's development for it's still going on. So
All right, well,
So regardless of that,
I don't know. I kind of like this Brave Exvius so far, Final Fantasy 1. For the most part, though, I don't know. I would rather just play a full-on game.
right, but this is to seep the game into the cracks of your life.
I don't really have many of those.
yeah, he doesn't have many. He doesn't. He hasn't had that much time for a couple of years to sit in between classes.
Yeah, and like the podcasts, I don't.
Yeah.
It's
That's true.
Pretty rough. I would like to see some of the old school ones, like some of the old GTA's, some of the Pokemons to get released on a phone.
Yeah, like a
format.
port.
I was looking at that
Old
Final
Game Boy
Fantasy,
Advance game ports would be awesome.
that new Final Fantasy mobile game that's kind of in the top ranks of the Google Play Store right now. And I was just watching gameplay, and the graphics on it actually look pretty decent. I wouldn't be surprised to see it as an early PlayStation 3 game.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a place for it. I just honestly would rather play like old school ones. Be like, oh yeah, I love this game. I'll download it. I'll pay $6
I mean, the
for
first
it.
mobile game that I
So.
started playing and actually liked and wanted to keep playing was that where it's like one of those little ship games where you're the ship, you can go back and forth and backwards and forwards and right to left, and you can shoot the oncoming waves of like people coming in, and you're the ship. You're picking up power ups and then shooting different laser types at the oncoming
You're
ships.
just slaughtering people.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
And then
alright.
that was the first, as a kid, that's the first mobile game I really started playing and enjoyed. And then nowadays we have, this Fallout Shelter. Then we have Ingress, which I've played a little bit, which is fun because you can actually chat to other players while you're taking over portals. And then Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is a good one, and then I'd also say like Snake. I thought Snake was a great mobile game.
I was about to mention that. I was going to go through my history of mobile games, and it was going to
Yeah.
start with my dad's old Nokia brick phone
With the snake on it.
with the snake.
Snake is
And then he
awesome.
gave
And
that
a
to
snake
you
in like a
to keep you
parachute
quiet.
game where you were trying to get the parachute.
Oh yeah, I
remember
played that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we all had someone in our family who had the brick phone and let us play
Yeah,
games on it.
dude, Snake was legit.
I love
I
that
had that
parachuter game.
fucking brick phone in high school after my flip phone broke.
Wow.
Yeah, I had it for like a few months. You remember that?
I do remember that.
I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I got this
Yeah.
phone on me. But no, yeah, it starts with that. Something I got when we finally got the flip phones, I got like a Super Tetris. So it was not just Tetris, but it was like Tetris, where like if there were like it was crazy, like 3 different game variants of Tetris, and I fucking loved it. And I have not played Tetris since I got that phone. Like because I don't want to get into Tetris again. Tetris became an addiction.
Wow.
I was so addicted to Tetris.
I don't understand being addicted to Tetris, just like I understand how people are addicted to Candy Crush and stuff like that. I just don't understand.
No.
The addiction.
I got into Candy Crush as well.
That doesn't surprise me. Addicted to Tetris, addicted to Candy Crush.
Dude, it's fucking like, I love those games.
Is it just satisfying, Joe, just to watch it just fit just right?
Yeah, it is.
It hasn't happened
It's
before.
nice to put it in there.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, like, I fucking love Tetris. Loved Candy Crush. Although, like, I did get to a point where I was like, I can't fucking do this level. This level is sick. I can't
Did
do
you
it.
pay
And
it?
I didn't want to pay for the other things, so I didn't do it.
Yeah. You know, I mocked Alexandria for paying for Candy Crush. I was like, why'd you pay? She's like, well, I just wanted to beat this level, and I just put like $1 into the game. And then I realized, I guess I did the same thing for Pokemon Go. Like, after a while, if I'm playing this thing forever, I guess it's not that big of a deal to put some money into it. Like, to me, I was like, dude, Candy Crush. But then I thought about it, and I was like, I put probably like 20 hours into Pokemon Go, if not more. Passively, for the most part. It's a passive game. But I think it kind of does deserve a little bit of money, and that's why I don't mind the pay to play to some aspect. Like, it's more like pay to get extra stuff is what it should be. It shouldn't be pay to advance.
But then if you look at some of these games like Clash of Clans, Clash of Titans, Clash of Kings, Clash of everything,
Clash of Colors.
a lot of those you have to pay in order to really play this game.
yeah, that's not really that's not a good
wins.
I don't think that's a good method to go about the whole thing. It just makes it look that much more of a a money grab. And that's not really what anybody wants. And that's why we denounce them so heavily, is because that's what a lot of them are.
Yeah, I think the best mobile games are the ones that are pretty much unique to what to a phone, like Pokemon Go, where you actually like
It's just the phone, yeah.
Yeah, where it's the phone and it's a GPS, and so like games like Pokemon Go and Ingress are like really interesting because it like makes you do
Ingress is
something with
interesting,
the phone, with something the phone
But
can
hard
do.
to get into because you actually have to move in order to really do anything. That's the problem with Ingress and Pokemon Go. There's just not enough in my day-to-day life for me to want to play it.
Yeah.
No evening walks for Cameron.
I'd have to take an evening walk for a couple of miles before I actually start getting stuff.
Dude, so my parents have a dog, right? And I fucking hate dogs, but they have a dog. Her name's Winnie. And
the poo.
yeah, after Winnie the Pooh, believe it or not.
Okay.
This dog, my mom has a bad ankle, so she doesn't walk around. This dog is fat. This dog eats the neighbor's cat food. And this dog just does not like to go anywhere. So I've been trying to take this fucking dog on walks, speaking of Pokemon Go, because I've done that when I've taken her on walks. This dog will go half a block and will sit down and like look at me.
Well, you do live on this side, or your parents? No, you don't live in Springville anymore. How hilly is the area you live in?
It's not. It's
Okay.
flat. It completely fucking flat.
Look, if Joe is fine, the dog should be fine. Dogs are like in
Yeah,
crazy
this
shape
dog
most of the
is the
time.
laziest motherfucking dog. This dog doesn't not want to move like past 40 feet past her house, and I've gotten it to move, I think, a quarter of a mile. Like there's just I'll just go walk back and forth a quarter of a mile because like she'll be like, oh, I'm going home, and then once we get home, she's like, oh, I'm going on a walk, so I can like trick her and going further. But this fucking dog, dude, I've been trying to take this fucking dog on a walk like every day, and it is just. It's pulling necks of dogs was what it's doing, but it's like pulling teeth. It's terrible.
You should just have like a pocket full of treats, and then every time it stops, you put a treat like
No, this
12
is gonna
feet in
make the
front of it.
fucking dog fatter.
No. What you do is the dog starts to think, oh, hey, walking is fun because I get treats. But then as soon as you get the dog to actively walk, you can just wean it off the treats.
Yeah, so you'll get it fatter for the first little while, but then it'll lose it all in the end.
I'm talking like take a dog biscuit, cut it up into three pieces.
Take a dog biscuit.
Take a dog biscuit, and then cut it up in three pieces, and then give it each piece. As it starts to stop, you put it a little bit ahead of it, and it goes, okay, the treat.
Yeah, I'll tease it instead. Yeah, that's right.
No, it goes up to the tree, it eats the treat,
what it gets
and
for
then
eating
you,
a
get, then
carrot.
you get to see how much farther to walk after it gets that
I
one
might
treat.
be able
when
to give it
stops.
like a vegetable.
Look, if it didn't want to be teased, it wouldn't be fat. It's plain and simple.
Now we're talking about walking dogs. That's how interesting mobile games are, people.
Yeah,
see.
exactly. So there is something else we want to talk about this week. Now, I do want to preface this with something before you fucking shout me down twice. So if you'll excuse me. I knew that on my blogs, which now you can go to nudeclan.net and you can see the host pages, and we all have our own personal blogs.
Okay.
I wanted on my blogs a place to track all the lists that I've been going through. People have asked me through the last year or so since we started doing Nude Clan, like, where do you get your lists? What are your lists? What is the list? What does Cameron mean by may the list go on? What the fuck is the list? And really the list is
The list is everything.
the list is almost everything.
No. If you can write something down a list and
That's
it means some sort of accomplishment, then you can list it out. The list is just a list of what you've done as an accomplishment.
Let's talk
That
about
is
the list historically, though.
Okay.
The list historically is this list of, I got 1 year for Christmas from my sister. I got this book called 1001 Movies to See Before You Die, which I think people have seen on like bookshelves and stuff like that. It's just one of those big things, and it goes through all the important films, artistic films, or popular films that everybody should see, basically.
Yeah.
And I had only seen like 200 something of them, which is actually not bad considering I've seen other people fill out the list and I was far ahead of them. It's that was the list. So whenever me and Schweiss or something would talk about, oh, is this on the list? It would be that 1001 Movies to See Before You Die list.
Yeah.
Now, Schweiss went on after that and found a extended 1001 Movies to See Before You Die, which included all addition changes of 1001 Movies to See
Right.
Before
So when
You
they
Die.
come out with a new version, they take out the worst movies, the worst, quote unquote, and then put in the movies that deserve to be there this year. But I found one that was all years.
Yes. Now, a few months ago, I decided that having found other lists, like the American Film Institute's lists, which I was doing before the 1001 anyway, which I'm almost done with. I think I got like 5 films left on.
The 100.
Yeah, the 100. Now there's actually a 400. The 400 nominated films for the American Film Institute list. So that's my other list. And then there's also the Sight and Sound poll, which is the poll that called Citizen Kane the greatest film of all time for like 60 years. Because every 10 years they would vote and Citizen Kane would be at the top, except until 2012, in which it was Vertigo that was number 1 and then Citizen Kane was number 2. Which is fine. I love both of those movies, so I'm cool. Now, I decided a few months ago that I was going to do a small list. I was going to start with the smallest list. The list that would be on most other lists. Like it would have the most in common. So I chose the Sight and Sound Director's Poll to be the list that I will work my ass off to finish first. So I'm not going to worry about the 1001. I'm not going to worry about the 400 AFI films. I'm going to worry about the BFI Director's Poll Sight and Sound. And then I'll work about the Critics Sight and Sound Poll, and then the AFI, and then the 1001. And besides those lists on the way, they take up a bulk of the 1001.
Oh, yeah. They belong.
So, I'm watching Caleb Schweiss here put up his list of his 1001 plus movies to see before you die. Now, what happened first was when we started these fucking blogs, I have filled my fucking blog up.
Right.
There are pages and pages of posts on my blog, and I'm not even done. There's like 7 more things I want to put on there that I just haven't put on there yet. And I'm backdating them to when I did shit. And I'm putting it up like that. Now, the thing that I did was I put up my BFI Sight and Sound poll. I put up my my Harvard Classics list, which I'm a few volumes in, so I got those crossed off. And then I put up this... I wanted to put up a video games list.
Right. The one that we all jacked.
Now, you are the worst. You're the worst at stories. Like I'm trying to tell a story here, and you're cutting me off.
Man,
Like, look at
everybody
that.
knows already, all right?
No, people don't know already, but now they
they
fucking
all- they
do.
all
So
know.
yeah, you jacked my fucking list. So I found a list that was like an amalgamation of a whole bunch of top 100 lists for video games from different publishing things like magazines and shit, and it just amalgamated them. It did a point system based on where they were in the list, and then it put them together. And I was like, this is perfect. This is the perfect top 100 list in my mind. this is the perfect top 100 list. I didn't give a shit where games were ranked because it was almost objective. It was an objective thing based upon like 100 subjective decisions.
Yes.
And so I was like, this is the ultimate list. These are the video games, and I've beaten less than 20 of them. These are the 100 ultimate video games that I want to beat. What happened after I did that? What happened?
Dylan copied it.
Jacob Wright copied it first.
Oh, okay.
Because we were egging him. We were like, hey, dude, put up a fucking post, please God. And same with you, Cameron, by the way. Put up a post. Jesus Christ. You just need one post on the About You page. That's it. Just leave it alone if you don't want to put anything else up. And he jacked my fucking list. He jacked my list, and luckily he reblogged it. Dylan did not reblog it. Dylan just copied and pasted it. So it didn't have my shit on there saying that it was reblogged from Joe. Dylan just grabbed the thing.
I think in his post, he did mention that it was yours.
He did mention it, yes. But on my post, it doesn't have the line below that says replied from. So Jake ripped it from me. And then Dylan ripped it from me, and lo and fucking behold, a couple days later, Schweiss rips it from me, and then a few days later,
I did not.
Sort of ripped it from me when you did the top 500.
I did the 500, which was 5 times the amount of work that you did.
Now, neither of you did an ounce.
4 times. Neither I already did the first part.
But what's the?
No, I went through and
can't they all play these games?
It.
No, it's not.
Okay,
it's not about that. Right. Dylan gave me credit. Jake gave me credit. Where's my fucking credit?
It's
I did my own, therefore I don't go anyone.
I'll give you as much credit as the games crossed off on your list.
Did you compile the list, Joe?
No, he didn't.
You found
he
it.
Copy and pasted the list off of a website, which is basically what I did.
You should do.
I did the 500.
Okay.
What you guys should do is give credit to the website.
It's not that. Hold on, Cameron. It's not that easy, and you know it's not that easy either.
I know because I did it too.
Don't give Joe.
I had to copy all that shit, and then I had to clean up the list because there was no way to copy from that site a printable version, a version that you could just copy and paste. I had to put those. I had to put those things in a fucking document in order to put them in the thing. So it was like actual fucking work.
Right-click print. Boom.
No, Cameron, it doesn't work that way.
It wasn't formatted.
No, when you scroll over it like drops down stuff, and then there's images next to it.
Still, the credit of the list goes to the website. I mean, yeah, you did some work copying.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying the credit of putting it on your blog as something to cross off. Yeah. I deserve that credit.
Well, if I rip the list, I'm going to give the website who generated the list.
I feel like I've been
I'll say thanks, Joe, for putting together this list from so-and-so's website. How about that?
I feel like I've been dealing with lists for years now.
So his list abilities are quite beyond yours.
I may copy from time to time, it's true. But I have like a little notebook that has like books I've read like years past,
I guess,
and like
the
authors
list,
like
the
what
list
Caleb and I have kept track of like the games we've beaten for like years ago.
The list really belongs to Caleb with his freaking shoebox full of paychecks.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
Just keeps the stubs of everything.
I threw them away, but
he was the list master. He is the birthplace of the list.
No, he's not the birthplace of the list as pertaining to blogs at all.
Look, I just wanted to have a list that actually had some lines through it. So I decided to take it upon myself to copy that list and do just that.
I dare you to copy the sight and sound poll now,
Hey, Caleb,
you motherfucker.
Caleb, all you need to do is copy the list, take it in Excel, resort it a different way, and then put it back up, and don't give Joe any fucking
Here's
credit.
the thing. I like to keep my spot as the movie king because I am. But then I see him putting this 1000. I didn't do the 1001 because I didn't want to like have people like go, oh God, 1001 movies and like this gigantic post to go through. And I wanted to do the smaller ones at a time. I felt like that was cleaner, you know. It was just nice. It was cleaner. It was nice.
Yeah.
Now Schweiss is like going all fucking hog. He's like, fuck your top 100 sight and sound.
Yeah, I don't
poll.
have time for the.
I'm gonna do the 1300 bullshit list, which is. Includes pretty much every film from the Sight and Sound poll and more.
By the way,
and it'll look like he's doing more, Just because the list is longer.
But by the way, he's busy right now crossing off movies.
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
currently
list.
working on it as we speak. No, I just don't have time for your little Peanuts lists. The Peanut Gallery Joe forum where you got like I see. Okay, look, I want a concise page for my thing. I want to have all of it in one. I don't want to have 7 million shit videos I did when I was in high school, and then 50.
Oh, there's writing that goes
And
along
then
with it.
50 new video or 50 new lists of like AFIs, and then Sight and Sound, and then this one's and that one.
I only have Sight and Sound up.
I'm doing you guys a favor here by putting all of them in one gigantic. Yes, it's big, but you'll get used to it.
I'm going to have 4 lists done
Real
before you're
question.
done with one.
I don't know.
I guess in percentage-wise, Joe will beat you.
Joe will beat me in movies viewed, but
And movies viewed on that list.
And lists
and
completed.
honestly,
Joe will be the list master.
The guy gave Interstellar 5 stars.
I haven't rated Interstellar.
I can't. Oh, I thought you did.
I loved it. I haven't rated it yet. I'm not going to
Oh.
rate my movies till the end of the year. I'm
Why?
keeping track on Twitter.
You should rate it. What are you going to give it?
You know, I honestly didn't think the ending was the weak part of the movie. I thought the beginning was. But
I thought the ending was.
I thought the beginning was real. I know you do. And I know why you do. And it doesn't bother me that you think it's stupid. But
No, it's stupid.
It worked for
It's
me.
stupid
Your
scientifically
feelings
and as
don't
far as a
actually
movie goes.
bother
Oh, I don't give a shit about the
So-
science. Ever.
The science is like...
You'll never fucking like a movie if all you do is care about its factual.
No, it's
Some
just it denies
movies get it
itself.
right.
It denies itself that right.
Okay, well, we can talk about this other times for people who
Okay.
haven't seen that
All right.
fucking movie. It's a great movie.
It is good.
It's at least one you need to watch, regardless of if you like it as much as Schweiss does versus if you loved it as much
I still
as
gave it 4 stars,
Okay, that's a good rating.
but it should have been 5.5. But they fucked it. All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
5.5.
Yeah,
Should
It
have been better than God.
It should have been 2001 all
Sorry,
over
what did
again.
you just ask me, Cameron?
I don't remember.
God damn it.
No, I had something to do with... Oh, yeah, I was
Phil.
just... your feelings don't matter to me. I don't... Because you just said, I know you didn't like that, but I don't care.
I think it's gonna.
Well,
have
no,
to,
I don't think it. I don't think pseudoscience in a movie makes it a bad movie.
No, but it denies itself though. Is
No,
the thing?
yeah,
in the
when a
end.
movie goes against its own logic.
It
that's what
goes
he's
against
getting
its
at.
own science in the very end of the movie, and I think that's stupid.
Which part? Oh fuck, we're gonna have to talk
We
about
can't
that
talk
later,
about it.
you
We
guys.
can't. We can't do it without spoiling
Well,
the ending.
listen, I was emotionally on for the ride for the movie.
All right, that's a good sign,
On that
then.
level, the audience level, not the I'm gonna fucking figure out the science and all the plot
scientist
holes in this
level.
movie level. It's kind of like Face Off. Face Off is a bullshit movie, but did I give it 5 stars? Yes, I did.
did too.
No, but see, the difference there is Face Off is not trying to be a scientific movie.
Oh, what?
Whereas Interstellar is.
I'm sorry.
it is.
Face Off is trying to be a scientific movie. It's the exact same thing, except one is a more serious movie, and thus you have to judge it harsher for its bad science.
No, when it goes, hey,
Come
this
on.
is like all of freaking Interstellar is just surrounds the space and the science of the black hole and why there's this huge hole here and then equizations of how to get everyone out.
is not
it
what surrounds the movie.
the movie in science.
No, okay, that's not the part that bugs me. The part that bugs me is the time lapse.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not saying that's not the part that bugs me. I'm saying
about
this
something
presents
that's-
itself as a movie all about science, and then they go to
that's-
contradict themselves.
That's not what bugs me. It's not about it not having real science. Face Off is bullshit. But Face Off is bullshit within its own reality of bullshit.
Exactly.
It
with
works.
the world's best boat chase.
It works.
ever.
Yeah, it is. It works within itself. But this one doesn't. This one with her at the end does not work. He will never reach her in time. Because remember when they went down to the planet and it was like 12 years in the 20 minutes? Her planet would have to have some sort of similar thing. And by the time he gets to her, she's going to be really young and he's going to be really old. Because it's going to take years to get down there.
Fucking don't know relativity enough.
That's
You mean
what
the
it
last
is.
planet?
It's
No, because the last planet was not the one that was
Oh
so
my
close to the black
God.
hole where the time slip was too much.
You okay?
But the
Caleb?
time slip was too much.
I'm the only one who hasn't fucking
this
seen
one was-
this. And
Caleb
we're
hasn't
talking,
seen it.
we're talking about it, even though we said we weren't going to do that.
The planet she was on, the last one, was the one that was just too far away for the fuel, or their fuel to get there. That's why they couldn't do it. But the planet that was too close to the black hole was the one that took 12 years to get down to and back
right,
up.
but it's 12 years in everybody's time, including hers.
But he went back in time, remember?
Fuck that. It's stupid.
I fucking loved it.
And he didn't.
I absolutely loved it. On an
No, his time
emotional
was
level, I
suspended.
loved it.
Yeah, he's suspended.
Either way, fucking Caleb's gonna look like the Hog King with this fucking 1300 list, but because I didn't put up my 1300 list, I'm gonna look like the fucking pansy.
Stop
You can
being
put up a
so
1300 list like
self-conscious.
when you're
And
done.
then at the top, I'll put how many I've crossed off.
You can just
Yeah.
keep a running total of movies
Tell you what.
viewed and compared to Caleb's. So
Oh
there you
yeah,
go.
that's way ahead.
That's not that
There you go.
important.
Then you can
Actually, no, it is.
Pat
I think it
yourself
is.
on the back, and
All right.
everyone's good to go.
I think it's
I'm
important.
the filmmaker.
Just wait till I write and direct
Caleb
El
just
Husk.
hates every movie.
Just wait till I write and direct El Husk. We'll see.
There is a
yeah, in like what, 60 years?
When it's time. Whenever it's time.
at one point I through the years I've tried to enjoy movies more, but like because I was a huge movie snob at like 16 was probably movie snob peak, where like just like if I didn't like something about a movie, I would just hate on it for like a million years, and I try not to do that anymore. Like for me, it's like important just to like take what I can from a movie, enjoy the movie as much as I can, even if it's not a perfect movie. And then when I talk about the movie, talk about what I liked about the movie and acknowledge its faults, but not be like, oh, Interstellar, I give it 4 out of 5 stars, but fuck that movie. What? Why the attitude? If you gave it 4 out of 5 stars, then why the fuck the attitude towards it? Everybody does it, Caleb.
It's because the
not-
ending sucks. That's about it.
Okay, the ending
They
sucks.
fucked up the
Maybe
ending.
because
Does that make it a 1-star
maybe
movie?
if it's
No,
a
it doesn't.
movie
It makes
that
it a
you
4-star movie that should have been 5 stars if they weren't fucking retards.
See,
It
well,
fucked up the
see
end.
that seething anger though, like the
I got it.
It's
Yeah, you
something
get
to
it.
where you enjoyed it so much, and yet it disappoints you or hurts more.
Yeah, it's like
It
season
hurts
5
the
of Game of
dick.
Thrones. It's like, I love the show, but season 5 sucks compared to the rest of the show.
compared.
And there's some parts that just I can't stand. It's just like that. I mean, I love the show. It's still my favorite show, but I will bag on season 5 because it's not that great. Even if it is still good overall, it doesn't bring it down all the way. It takes that 1 star out of
See,
the.
I want to focus on the glass half full. I want to focus on the fucking. I'm not saying like the faults, and you gotta like go. Okay, well, if that, I'm never gonna try to do that. I'll avoid that mistake in any storytelling.
Yeah.
Optimist.
But trying to be an optimist about movies because I fucking love movies, and there's a reason why I'm so into movies because I fucking love them. And so being a critic about the movies, or even being hurt on Rotten Tomatoes about like movies that don't have a score that I like,
Yeah, that's dumb.
I think it doesn't
all
help
have
me
scores.
at all. So like when I know a movie is flawed, like I thought the beginning of Interstellar was kind of. I thought it was really Hollywoody. Like there was a lot
Yeah,
of
it
really like
was.
cheesy one-liners, like, "Well, the planet's gonna die," and it was like over the top a little bit. I was actually not. I thought the beginning of the movie was weaker than the end of the movie was because the end of the movie worked for me. But and on an emotional level, I didn't give a shit. I don't want to delve into like what makes sense or what doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter unless it's like blaringly obvious. But I fucking don't know relativity, so I don't give a fuck. So like I'd rather just enjoy the movie and talk about what I enjoyed about it, and we can delve on what was stupid about it or whatever. But to hate a movie is stupid. I think Quentin Tarantino, both people have been credited with this. Quentin Tarantino and Steven Spielberg have both been credited with saying, never hate a movie. And they're geniuses, so why not just do what the geniuses say?
Actually, I like
don't
that.
hate a movie.
Because there's certain movies.
There's no reason to hate a movie.
I like that because there's certain movies that I know are trash, but I enjoy them all the same. I don't know why.
And Steven Spielberg has to say that because he produces the Transformer movies.
Now that's a movie I can't mindlessly enjoy. It's just too much sometimes.
So, everybody's stealing my fucking list. with advancements.
Stop plagiarizing off
Admittedly.
of his plagiarism, guys. Come on.
Plagiarism.
He just doesn't like that we're advancing his technology.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Like he invents something and then we're like, let's make it better.
fuck y'all. All right. Do we want to get fat or do we have news?
I don't have any news.
Okay, let's get fat.
All right.
So
Now that we're getting fat.
now that we're getting fat, Caleb, how's it going?
It's been going. Watched a few movies.
Wait, what month is it right now?
It is
in
August
August right now.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? Does that mean anything to you?
August?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you, Caleb?
Oh, yes. I'm going to start juicing soon.
What is soon?
Soon.
Within like a week. I just need to buy a bunch of fruit.
Oh, okay.
Fruit and vegetables. Start doing that.
You're going to go on a juicing diet. So
Yeah.
you refuse to go on the no-carb diet. You see Caleb right now? He looks skinny.
It's not that I refuse. It's just that I wanted to try
He doesn't look like
this.
a conquistador anymore, but you know.
Yeah, I
don't
got
know.
rid of that.
After we made fun of you, you went and shaved it.
I was gonna shave it anyway. That
He goes
night.
upstairs and he's crying. Is he just?
Cam, you should have just brought him one of those helmets. Just to like,
Taking a fucking picture so that people knew what the fuck we were talking about.
He just has
Instead
the
of
long,
Spanish
the
conquistador.
curly, long, shoulder length hair that's swept back with the pointy mustache
Si,
and,
senor.
and the pointy chin.
It didn't help
beard.
that he had the feathered cap.
Yeah.
he had knee-high felt boots,
A fucking sword at my hip.
billowy shirt, and it's just like it was just too much.
And then I was French.
yeah, every once in a while, start talking like Antonio Banderas.
You're
Yeah.
a Spanish conquistador, not a French conquistador. Come on. Conquistador. Is that a French word?
I
all
don't
of a
know.
sudden?
It's lame, so I assumed
Alright.
so.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Juicing.
juicing and some animated movies.
Juicing and some animated movies, yeah. I haven't really watched any animated movies like last week or anything.
See, that's the list you need to publish.
I know. I need to find one. There's like not really
It's on
a
Wikipedia,
list.
and you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to just Control C, Control V.
Not really.
It's got all the
There's-
theatrically released ones. You got to go by year, and it's
doesn't,
gonna be
though.
annoying.
It doesn't. There is a
does.
lot more like theatrically released movies than it has on there.
Oh shit!
I don't know like exactly what it's missing, but I have noticed a few.
You're gonna have to go on IMDb. It's I thought they put everything on there, all the theatrically released ones.
They can't know everything.
Fuck. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure you're gonna miss some Russian shit, but like,
Yeah, I know. It's going to be brutal. I'm going to have to put a list together and it's going to be
All
like
right.
10,000
I'll
movies
help-
we didn't
I'll help
know
you.
about.
I'll help you make that list.
All right.
Cameron, how's it going?
It's going well. I have to admit, this last week I did not stick to the diet at all.
Have you ever?
Yes, Joe. Yes, I have, and I've lost weight.
Once for
fuckface.
5 days, I stuck to the diet.
I stuck to the diet for almost a month.
Okay.
Almost a month.
What? A month? Where did that month come from?
From when we started it all together before the hike.
That wasn't a month. That was like 2 weeks.
I stuck to it
You
from
said
then.
almost a month, Joe.
I stuck to it. Stuck to
Did
that
you
diet
start
from
it
then,
later than us?
and then I started it after you guys, right before the hike. And
I
before my
guess
no. I started it before my birthday.
All right, there is full record.
I started it before my birthday. I started it a week before my birthday.
Okay.
Yep, and that was on the 25th of June. If you guys wanted to know, yay!
Yay.
But then
It's
this
one of
week
the
I've been
episodes.
poor because I paid off a lot of bills and I turned out to be poor, and then
Just
work
turned out that way.
guys.
and then work helped me with lunch because they get lunch once a week and generally lasts the rest of the week. And then actually Cody and Sarah have been making me dinner a lot too, so that helps. Since you've been gone, they're downstairs all the time.
Dude, I fucking thought the same fucking thing.
Since
I don't know why.
Since you left, they're downstairs all the time. They're making me dinner. They're talking to me. It's just you who make people antisocial. But anyways, I have found out my biggest expense every month is my car. I spend anywhere from
what? No shit.
$600 to $700 a month on my car.
After.
Holy fuck.
And I found out generally I spend about $250 on gas a month.
That is too much.
Way too much.
Bus pass is 90.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm talking to people.
I've been
switch
thinking
about it.
Work schedule in order to match it.
No, see, this is what happens. So I've been thinking about trying to save money on gas, and I couldn't do the front runner because I would never be able to make it from work to school on time. But this one person at work, he got his time changed. So I'm taking his old schedule, which means I get off of work at 3:30 now. Plenty of time to ride the front runner from work to school.
But can you get from home to work that early?
Yeah, I just the front runner. I have to be on the 628 front runner from Morrow Central Station to get there on time.
Woo. So guys, if you want to stalk Cameron, he's going to be at the Orem Central Station at 6:20.
Signatures.
I don't know if you caught that, but
if you guys can get up that early, but no, that should be saving me around $150 a month on gas.
Wow.
So I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
Yeah, I'll be riding the train along with you, Cameron.
I'm looking for a nice used bike that's not too much. I was going to buy Cody's, but he's missing a whole part of his fucking gear on his weird tires, so I
He'll
can't.
probably sell pieces of it at a time.
He told me he wants to sell his Bronco, all of it. So
Good.
hopefully that happens.
final fucking lead.
But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
but then
I'd have that
with
shouting
having this
match with
pass,
Sarah because
$90
of
a
that
month through the school, with this pass, we can just go to Salt Lake City anytime and not have to worry about it. We can just go to concerts and stuff and not have to worry about cars and shit. And with the premium
You
pass,
do have to worry about the way back,
well, if it ends in time for you to ride
which it
the
never
front runner
does.
back home,
It won't. It won't end in time. That's not going to happen. But it's good. You can go to Salt Lake during the day.
Yeah.
There you go. Schweiss.
My stuff's been going pretty good. I am doing well financially, but I'm trying to sign up for. I was going to try to do 12 credits, but my girlfriend got her her receipt thing for 12 credits, and it's $2,800.
The day to pay off your tuition is the 10th.
I know. I have to sign up for a payment plan. I don't have quite enough to pay off what I have right now. Even it's like 20.
Are you still making? Are you making too much to get a grant?
Yeah, it's like bad. I think we test played around with it, and it told me that I didn't get anything.
I got FAFSA last time.
Yeah,
You can never say that word. It's
FAFSA?
you and Caleb Craig can
Yeah,
never say
I-
FAFSA.
FAFSA.
They all say FAFSA. What the fuck is FAFSA?
I don't know. It's probably the one that you get money
FAFSA.
from. No, I don't get anything from FAFSA. It doesn't. I don't
How?
get shit.
I got it last year, and I still made more than you last year.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Plus, I don't want it. I'll get it. I'll do it myself.
Free money, yeah. No one needs fucking free money in this world.
Hey, look, you can go on
ain't
and
free
you can
money
go on and preach your
if you're paying
socialist
taxes
ways.
for it.
No, it's not too bad. I do get like the tuition reimbursement from my work, but that's gonna
Oh yeah, I don't get that.
that's gonna take a while until I get it. That's not until
But
like
think
a
of
month
it
after.
though. Yeah, but think of it though. It's just like yes, all comes in at once.
Oh, what comes in?
Your
at once?
reimbursement.
Oh yeah, it does. Eventually,
And it's
it took
just
them
like
a little while, but
you're budgeting, trying to make it to paycheck, and all of a sudden, boom! Here's back your tuition.
yeah, it's pretty nice. I did get like $1,000 back, which is helpful. So I'm not sure if I'm probably gonna just have to take 9. And if I take 9 credits, I will do like a weightlifting class. I think I'll do like some sort of PE class, just to do something. I don't know.
Waste of time. No what?
Waste of money.
It's only like another $100 or so.
Can't you just go to the school and work out?
I can.
Yeah,
but-
for free.
But
You
why
could
not do it
use-
for a empty credit?
Yeah.
Why not? No, the thing is, why
Empty
not make
credit. Go fuck yourself, mister. I've been in school for like 7 years.
No, yeah. I regret my empty credits. This is for you. This is advice.
This is
The empty
him.
credits suck ass.
He's putting his exercise on a grade, so he
Yeah.
has to work out in order to pass the class.
Well, no, mostly I want
real truth.
I want like professional like tips and shit. Someone actually pushing us, seeing actual
Well,
results and stuff. I know there's the internet.
you can get a
but
personal trainer.
Yeah, that house.
Like the one that Cam never uses.
Yeah, all these success stories I got here.
I use it 4 times a week because I go 4 times a week. That's why I'm able to go on these hikes because it's working.
4 times a week.
Sorry, no, fuck. 4 times a month.
You should be fucking ripped by now.
I don't have the money for 4 times a week.
Wait. That's why you've been able to go on these hikes? Is that what you just said to me?
That's why I'm not stuck at the bottom and where I can't move my leg.
I got my 3 blog posts about failed hikes I got to write.
Oh, yeah,
Those
nice.
are some of them. I haven't written them yet.
That's all right. I think I'll be just fine to pay for at least the 9 or 10 credits. So that'll be awesome. I'm still paying my house off early. I'm still throwing like a couple $100 a month into it. That's tougher right now, but honestly, I'm only like $200 away from having all of my tuition, like $300 away from having all my tuition paid for, which will be sweet. And then I kind of have it nicely lined up, so I'll do my taxes at the beginning of the year, and then I'll have a payment plan. I'll pay like one time, and then I'll get my tax return back, and then I'll just have it all paid off. And then I'll get this semester's tuition reimbursement around that time too, so I'll have lots of money. It's just right now, it's kind of a grind because it's a lot of money, dude. It's way more than it was when I went before. Like, I think the most expensive one I had before was like $1,800, not $2,800. It's like, it's nuts. And
I'm
God
telling
knows,
you, doing 2 classes at a time is not worth it financially at all.
No, it's not. It's bad. I would do at least 3/4 time. But let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I almost finished Game of Thrones. I'm like 10 pages away.
The book.
Yeah, the book.
This is the second time?
10 pages away from the season.
The first time this year.
First time this year.
Just
yeah.
got the booklet. I'm 10 pages away, guys.
Yeah. No, it's
This
been
will
going.
be the second book I've read in 2 years.
Yeah, it's going pretty well though. I have it on PDF form,
It's got
so
pictures too. Like,
You have it on PDF form?
yeah, I got a PDF format.
Screenshots from the show.
So you can read it while you're at
well,
work?
he's bought the book like twice.
You
So.
can hide it behind your other web pages.
Yeah, no, I just read it openly. I don't give a fuck what they think.
You can right click on it, hit inspect
Dude,
element.
he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, well, I do more than
sit
you.
there.
Oh, it's a good time to
No, you
write.
don't.
Us.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
That's why I get paid. I actually go to work, Caleb.
Dude,
I
you
wake
get
up.
paid to sit on your ass
I wake
all
up.
day on Facebook.
I wake up and I show up.
You know what's
I'm
funny?
there. What's that?
Caleb Craig, so afraid of getting fired from the job that he has now, will not miss a minute. He will not take a vacation off from like 7 weeks away.
He did.
But yeah,
I did.
old job, you did it. Yeah, finally after like fucking prying your fucking eyeballs out in order to do it. Am I right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had to get you.
Okay. So,
Didn't
but
really
yet
wanna
at
go.
that job would call in sick all the fucking time.
That's not true.
And, yeah.
There were a few times he called in.
Yeah. Well, it
because I
seemed,
could.
It seemed like you,
Could you? Because you're not there.
it seems like you did it really often there. And it's not really like I get sick days, so I should take them. It's most people don't take sick days unless they absolutely fucking need it.
I took them when I needed them.
My current
or when
job,
I
my sick
really,
days
really
are
didn't feel
my
like going to
vacation
work.
Days.
Yeah, mine are too. I just have I also have 5 weeks a year. So it's
No, I
awesome.
have 2 weeks a year.
Oh, I thought you only had 1.
No, 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That's
No.
good. I felt kind of bad taking like 3 of them from you the other day.
No, but it was for a good cause. I needed a vacation.
Yeah, that was great. Let's see, what else? What other
And then
goals
come
do I
back
have?
to a
I don't even know.
raise.
Fucker. Yeah, I guess everything's going well right now. It's pretty good. So, what about you, Joe?
Well, I've been getting back into writing thanks to the fucking blogs. And sometimes I go back and I'm like, fucking, why didn't I proofread this shit? Put it up. So, be wary of that if you ever go into my blog.
It's gotten better, though.
There's some interesting stuff going on here. First off, about to go into senior projects for school, right? And I had to contact a lawyer. I wrote a script called Emmanuel Song based on some real people
Yeah.
that are still alive. And I got it cleared by the department, but I didn't get it cleared. I haven't gotten it cleared yet by the school itself. in order for them to get behind the project. And so I sent a letter to the lawyer last week, and I still haven't gotten back. She still hasn't gotten back for me.
Did you tip her $50 with the letter?
Yeah, that's a bribe, Cameron.
No, it's not a bribe. It's just thank you for
just a gift.
considering.
She's not a public official though. You can do
It's
it.
a thank you for considering this.
Anyway, so working on that. But a friend of mine called me who was working on another project, and it felt flattering because I think he was about to offer me to ghostwrite on his project. He was dealing with this writer for his project, and this writer is apparently not given the goods. This writer is making it really easy for characters to go from scene to scene, and there's no conflict, whatever. And it's supposed to be like a comedy, and so there needs to be like a lot of tension and a lot of conflict. And he like calls and he's like, dude, and he just tells me these horror stories about pre-production right now. And then he's like, so I know like sometimes like in Hollywood they bring in like ghostwriters, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I'm like, you can't. I can't be your, like, I'm available to ghostwrite, but this is not going to go over well. And I suggested that once they have a version of the script that they're relatively happy with, that me and some other people can come into a room and suggest jokes via the scene with the writer themselves. So that was, he had some.
Wow.
I can't really talk about like this stuff because
So there's
names and shit, but
there's someone that they got to write a comedy that's so bad they're asking you to write jokes for it.
Man, can you imagine you're writing a comedy? Every other thing will be a pun.
I can't imagine.
Everything would be a dick joke.
Look, I can
That's
imagine.
not fucking true.
I can
first
imagine the Joe one. I just can't imagine what lies below that.
No. Okay. So there's going to be there's a whole entire story leading up to the short that's on my YouTube channel called Pep Talk.
Yeah, I've seen
and
that
there
one.
were like 16 scripts written for that, and there were some that I wrote overnight that were like pretty decent, but like we would lose actors and shit. And so he knows from that shit what I can do and how quickly I can do it. Yeah, that's where I.
Maybe that's why you have to write your own script because no one else knows how.
What?
Well, you're always you want to direct, and then you're like, oh, I need a script, and you're like obsessed with writing, and I'm like, dude, that's not.
I couldn't
not even your
understand
thing.
not wanting to be a writer director. Here, let me go ahead and direct someone else's vision.
Well, that's your vision.
I take their
Just
shit
their
and make it
writing.
mine.
Yeah.
I writer director to me sounds more of a fulfilling thing to do, where you can write your own
It might be.
story.
You have to
and
be
If you want to
really-
make something every 6 years.
Yeah, you'd have to go Tarantino mode where it's the guy has.
Well, if you
8
get to be
movies.
with your own idea from beginning to end, you write it, you vet it, you get it all worked out to the way you like it, and have someone else look at it too, and then you get to finally direct it.
It's yours
I think
until it
that's
comes
awesome.
time to producing it, and then it's a bunch of people's.
I don't know. So far, I've on my blog, I got like a shitload of my high school projects, some of my film school stuff, some of the stuff in what I call purgatory
So
between
the
high
blog
school
is turning
and
into
college.
So your blog's turning into your portfolio, is what you're saying.
Almost. I mean, it is in order so that the nicer stuff is at
I
the
can
top.
just see. I can just see you.
They got to really
But
delve deep.
there's a
I can
shitload of
just-
stuff I haven't put up. Like I haven't put up my my professional work.
I can see
So.
you just in a job interview. Yeah, you can look at my portfolio. It's on nudeclangaming.com.
First off, it's nudeclan.net.
Yeah, sorry,
motherfucker.
nudeclan.net.
And
Geekdom Entertainment.
josephdegaullier.geekdomentertainment.com. By the way, you can just go to josephdegaullier.com and it redirects right to there.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. So
I think we should all submit Wikipedia pages for ourselves. I think we're there.
no, we're not.
I don't think you can do it for yourself.
We
Okay,
can't.
You
for
can't
each
do it
other.
for yourself.
He's kind of a fat slob, but
yeah,
here's what he's done.
He's a fat fucking.
No,
guy.
we should reserve that
could work
honor
for all
to
of us. We're all chubby.
to our listeners.
Our listeners won't do it. I've asked for it before. We've been like, hey, anybody want to try
And
to
your
put Ultima
prize-
on the Wikipedia or at
And
least
your
the FF
prize
Wikipedia?
is
And
to
they're
write
like,
our
nah.
to write our Wikipedia page.
Well, what they told us is we can
Congratulations.
do it ourselves, but I don't think we can. I think you might
No,
be
you
right.
can't. I don't think you can write your own Wikipedia article.
Well, you can't.
Well,
On Wikia, maybe, but not Wikipedia.
I could see it on Wikia because it's literally just whatever.
That's whatever the fuck you want. We can have a geekdom Wikia. Who knows?
Oh. Yeah, we could.
Oh, that would have way too much personal information on it.
Yeah.
On this episode, Joe said he was a what? And the kind of porn he likes to watch.
It doesn't get into that in depth.
Oh, it does on Super Sexy
On
sometimes.
special wikias.
They do cover a lot of stuff.
Cameron regretting.
I don't know what I need to regret.
See
I don't know what I need to regret because I've never done Super Sexy.
Yeah, that's true. No, I just mean overall regrets. You just were shaking your head.
Definitely says that you did super sexy on the side. It may have someone listed as a guest host, regardless of the fact that he wasn't on it.
I was never a host on
It's a
Super
glitch
Sexy.
in the system.
That's weird. I don't know if someone's gonna fix that or not.
Probably
Maybe if
not.
someone writes a blog post, someone else will fix something. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a weird connection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah.
God. All right. Well, I think this has delved down pretty fucking deep this week into our pitiful.
No super rant, Joe?
I had a super rant last week. I think that covers a couple weeks.
I know.
And by the way, I got lots of messages from lots of people saying, "Love your rants. They're my favorite part of the show." So
Yeah.
thank you. Or some people said it was my favorite part of the show. Others just said, "I love your rants." No one said I don't like your rants. So there's gonna be more. But I'm not gonna like plan to do a rant every episode. They still have to be organic rants.
Yeah.
All right, fully organic, and not written down rants.
He just needs a Whole Foods rant, not something you can just pick up at Walmart.
Yeah, well, the amount of times I've gone to Whole Foods.
Yeah, we don't drive Lamborghinis, so we can't even afford to drive past that place.
I don't have a car, so I can't drive.
Joe doesn't have a car at all. Whole Foods is like this. See, it just like blurs. You look over and it's just fucking pixelated. You can't even see it. You're
Can't see it, normie.
It's too poor to see it. Yeah, it's just static.
Too far away for it to bloom in the distance.
Yeah. It's the
All
garage.
right. We'll see you guys next week.
Enjoy the nude.
May the list go on.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck off.
Yeah!